course, and they are currently right now at Exponaval, a maritime defense conference and exhibition in Chile. And please welcome to the program, all the way from Chile, the marketing and sales manager from CARIS, Andy Hogarth. Andy, how are you?
I'm very well, Dan. How are you?
Well, buenos dias to you. I guess, what's the weather like in Chile?
I think we've got a kind of balmy daytime high of about 25, perhaps, so a little warmer than back home.
Not a lot of snow on the ground, I bet.
Not too much, no. Up in the mountains, though, there's still a bit.
Andy, tell us why you and your company are in Chile today.
Well, we're, as you mentioned, we're down here for Exponaval, and CARIS works with many of the navies around the world. So we're here working with talking to our clients, the Chilean Navy, and also it's a chance to mix and mingle with navies from other parts of Latin America as well.
Tell us a little bit, for those that may not know, Andy, what exactly CARIS does.
So what we specialize in is actually seafloor mapping. So most of the land around the world has been mapped, obviously, over the years, but the ocean's still more of an unknown. So many of the navies are out there mapping the ocean floor for reasons of defense, but also for science and also for the purpose of safe navigation. So really, we've got software that facilitates that process.
And you are a New Brunswick-based company.
Absolutely, based in Fredericton, and we've got 140 employees working our facility there.
How important is it for companies like yours and others to sort of expand their horizons and go to events like the one you're at today?
I think it's key. I mean, I think really we've got to go down to these things out on the missions and really kind of keep working on raising the profile of the companies. And I think one of the key benefits is when you've got a client, a mature client already situated, that can really help you find opportunities with other organizations. So it's definitely key to be out there and in the public eye a little bit.
And obviously, as I said on the preamble to our interview today, companies these days having to take a look at a global economy as we are in a global economy.
Absolutely, and CARIS is a company that most 90% of its actual business is export. So we spend a lot of time going around the globe doing exactly this kind of thing.
And that leads me to my next question, Andy. If 90% of your business is export, if you are dealing with your product on a global scale, if you're dealing with navies from around the world, why locate in Fredericton?
It's a very good question, and I sometimes ask myself that, but then I remember it's a beautiful place. But no, in actual fact, it relates back to the early part of the company's history, when 31 years ago the company was formed out of a department of the University of New Brunswick. So the Geomatics and Geodesy Engineering department of UNB was the kind of incubator, if you like, for CARIS, and our president, Dr. Masri, was a professor within that department, and that was a very renowned department in this ocean mapping field and mapping in general.
And just have been there ever since. Is New Brunswick a good place to do business?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've always got a little hop to an international airport to get abroad, but it's a great place, and we bring many of our international clients into New Brunswick, and they always really enjoy the culture and the climate and what New Brunswick's got to offer. So our clients seem to like it, and our employees are happy to be situated there.
Andy, how important is it that to the government lends a helping hand organizations and agencies like the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency that help you and foster your business and give you the help you need to get to conferences like the one you're at in Chile?
Well, I think for these types of missions, it's absolutely essential, and ACOA has really been able to assist with all our logistical arrangements, ground transportation. They've also organised a great matchmaking service, so we've got local representatives finding the right people for companies like ours to talk to, and they've also put together a wonderful trade show pavilion that we can use as a base camp. So that kind of thing is difficult to do in an independent capacity, but when you've got 8, 9, 10 companies coming together with under the kind of umbrella of ACOA, then you can use that joint leverage to really make a good splash.
Has your trip to Chile this big naval conference, has it been a success? Have you been able to garner new contracts and foster new relationships?
It was the first half day yesterday, and we've got 2 more full days today, but we had 3 excellent meetings yesterday with different government departments, and we've been asked to a meeting on Friday to talk some pricing, so that's exactly what we want to hear.
Well, we wish you all the best, Andy, and appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule to join us all the way from South America.
Absolutely, no problem at all, Dan. Cheers.
That is Andy Hogard. He is the marketing and sales manager from CARIS, a Fredericton-based company that is used or that creates programming to map the seafloor. On the phone from Chile today, from a big conference that is called Exponaval, a maritime defense conference and exhibition in Chile. It's, I think, vitally important, and I ask businesses that work abroad, why? And I mean, there's a case for a company that was created from its sort of genesis was at UNB, but has grown into something bigger that it would be very easy for somebody to say, look, we need to get closer to our markets. Let's move to like Norfolk or somebody like that in the United States, but have made a conscious decision to stay in New Brunswick. And I think that with all of the talk of the economy these days, with the talk of creating jobs and creating businesses in the province, that these are the kind of companies that we need to foster here